And here we are for the first ever race of the Ultronics Racing League. We're back in Shakir, where where Blixer took pole with a stonking lap with Quincy's second. There was a little bit of a kerfuffle between 40 and Blix at the end of qualifying, causing everyone but Tunable to stop their laps. But Tunable went up into P6 and we're going for the formation lap. Oh, Quincy in P3. Veris. Veris in P2. He must have had a good qualifying lap when no one was looking. As here we go for the formation lap. Misty is well away with just a massive kerfuffle at the back between drivers. Two of them are side by side, being McCall and Authority. So this is how the order looks for the race. Blixer, Veris, Quince, Wise, Darth Gamer, Tunable Quasar, Nathan Alfred, Spartacus, Samuel Drake Lee in a modest P9, Levis, Leflu, Bad Joker, Authority, McCall, Fajar, and a Chaotic Kempo. That's how we're going to line up for this race. But there is a lot more to come from this race, so don't turn this off. There is 29 laps worth of racing to come. Spartacus is leading his own little train here. I don't know what's going on, but Darth Gamer kind of has a little tactic. He's kind of playing around with the top four right now. They're miles ahead. If they're going to wait, or they're just going to go right to the line. We'll see. I believe they're just going to go right to the line. As the top four drivers are lining up on the grid. After yesterday's great qualifying session, Misty is in P1. As Misty is now on his position, on his grid. The top four are now sat on the grid, and here come the rest of the pack. Darth Gamer's in his place, Quaz is in his place, Nathan's in his place, Spartacus in his place, Samuel Drake Lee's in his place, Levis, Leflu, they're in their place. Bad Joker, Authority, McCall, Fajar and Chaotic Kempo, they are all in their place for this first ever race, the Ultronics Racing League. It's lights out and away we go. As Veris gets a great start. He's side by side with Blixer, who takes the lead. Blixer takes the lead, but what's going on at the back? Tunable is all kicking off. Drivers are spinning. Damage is being dealt, I believe. What's gone on? I believe everyone is fine. But Tunable Quasar went from 6th to 16th damage. But it's Blixer who leads the way going into turn 10. McCall is falling down the order. There's a three-way battle between Samuel Drake Lee, McCall and Fajar, with Samuel have some damage. But will he go to the end on hards? We don't know how hards usually go in this race. Spartacus looks to be challenging the Authority, but it's a three-way battle for 9th. And in first place is Blixer, who is nearly a second ahead already. It's a great start by Veris. There's carnage. Chaotic Kempo and Tunable have had a little scrap as Lap 1 ends with Blixer from Veris, from Quince, from Nathan, from Wise, from Leflu, from Spartacus, who's challenging the authority. They're side by side. To Fajar, to McCall, to Samuel who pits, to the Bad Joker, to Darth, to Samuel again who's pitted, to Levis, to Tunable, and to Chaotic. What a chaotic opening lap. And Bad Joker, he's lost his wing. Now, was there a bit of tussle with Darth Gamer? No safety car in this race. As Quince is slowly gaining on Veris, who could have had the lead going into turn 1. It's been 2 laps and we've already had two race leaders in this league already. As Blixer continues. As there's Spartacus. Spartacus has gone off. With Darth Gamer, they make contact. Spartacus has a 5-second time penalty for making contact with Darth Gamer. Spartacus has retired. We have our first retiree of the league. As we go, green flag running. Bad Joker pits. He's already out. What's happened to Chaotic up ahead? Chaotic has spun. As Leflu and Wise, Leflu seems to be getting on Wise. DRS has been enabled for a lap now. Blixer, oh, Quince, so dealing with some things. Well, Quince overtook Varis. I guess you could call that a Lance Stroll moment in Monaco. Fajar pits. Does Fajar have damage, or is he pitting? Fajar does have damage. And looks like he's going on to the hards for the rest of the race. Fajar will be one of 2 hard compound runners. Still gonna be quiet now in this race. We've had some less action as we go deeper into this Form 3. But there looks to be a 3-way battle forming for 4th, and then battle for 2nd forming. As Wise now is gaining on Nathan, as he has DRS, as they enter turn 4 here. Blixer, he's lost a couple of points, he's gaining them back on Quince. Varys is gaining, Wise is gaining. Wise, if he gets a good turn 10, which he gets a dodgy turn. It's a dodgy turn 8. As Varys. Now again, there's yellow flags. Chaotic Kempo, he's spun it again. Tunable goes past him. A little bit of difficulty. Bad Joker at the back, he's on mediums. I don't know what he's going to try to do. But back to the battle with Varys and Quince. I mean, nothing's really happened. You can see Blixer in the distance beginning to pull away with relative ease now. Varys, he's got DRS on Quince. Can he go for a move as left loop hits? Sorry, let me bring that in. Will Varys now go for a move? Will Wise go for a move? We've got two very intriguing battles as Levis has been penalised. Well, Wise has dropped off a lot. So did Varys. As Blixer now goes around turn 8. Now turn 9 and turn 10 on the 6th lap out of 29 laps we have around Bahrain today. Varys and Quince's battle carries on. Levis is getting very close on Samuel Drake Lee. Samuel Drake Lee, hold on. With Levis, he's gonna have DRS. As Quince pits. Quince pits. Now. And so does Wise. Wise also pits. The two people that could have battled for positions pit. Quince goes on to another set of softs. And he gets out in front of Wise. That's not really a problem. Wise puts on a set of mediums. So both these drivers are going to do a two-stop. Samuel survived the DRS of Levis. Both drivers are on mediums. And they've both pitted once. Everyone but Chaotic and the top 6 have pitted. So 9 drivers have pitted. And Wise has a time penalty as Levis. He backs off. For some reason with his battle with Samuel. For Joel and Hards just picking out the right moments. As now, up the hill they go. Samuel tries to defend the inside. Outside. Levis is there. Levis has taken the position, but Samuel Drake Lee comes back at him. What racing! Samuel Drake Lee regains the 10th place and so far has 1 point in the drivers' standings. It's not over though, as Levis does refuse to. He refuses to give up here. He's going to have to defend from Levis again. Levis, he does not do anything. But McCaw, Nathan and Blixer pits. Blixer goes on to mediums. Nathan goes on to mediums as well, and so does McCaw. All these guys are doing two-stoppers as Varys continues to lead out in front from the forward tee. From Blixer and Quince. Quince is now very close to Blixer. As Nathan is now very close to left loop. Now Samuel has to defend from the charging Williams yet again. Can Levis do it this time? He's gonna go for it. He has to back out, but he's gonna dive down the inside. Samuel Lee comes him off. Samuel still has the position, but Levis with the better traction up the hill. He's gonna have the position. It looks like Levis so far with DRS. Levis overtakes Samuel Lee for P10. Samuel Lee is still with him. Down turn 10. What will happen with these two? Tunable's got a penalty. Samuel's got DRS. Samuel Lee is not close enough. As going to Quince, he's got DRS on Blitzer. He with the fast lap, and he breezes past Blitzer. But both still have to pit again, and Quince is on the quicker tyre. As Nathan Alfred with DRS absolutely breezes past Leffler. One loses a place, the other one gains. Speaking about that, Blitzer, you look for it, you can take it. Samuel Lee's re-overtaken Levis again. These two have been squabbling as Levis is beginning to weave. Backs off. Tries to force Samuel Lee into a mistake. Doesn't do that though. Levis gets another penalty for cutting the corner. Levis now side by side with Samuel Lee. Levis overtakes Samuel Lee. Basically a carbon copy move with that DRS. It's now Quince looks to put a car, being his teammate, between him and Blitzer. As various pits, as the Aston Martins, they're battling. Quince takes P2, Blitzer takes P3, and the 40 has managed to be jumped by both of them. What does Veris go on? Veris is also on mediums, as is freeway now. It's a left side by side, it's freeway, but the Aston Martins have taken each other out, and Blitzer goes through and takes the lead. What was going on in the Aston Martin side? Quince must be absolutely furious with his teammate. Now he's got to do, as Levis now pits. Chaotic has spun it. The 40 has now lost the place to Veris, and Wise is now side by side with the 40 who's got damage. The 40 does have some damage here. And everyone looks like they're going to overtake the 40. Can Leffler do it? I mean, the 40's just put himself in a massive freeway battle. Which was not his plan. He's trying to make contact. Leffler and the 40 touch. The 40 dropped down into 8th place. The 40's race just falls. From being in the lead from about 2 laps, there's Nathan Alfred and Darth Gamer touch. There's now left loop. Darth Gamer hits. McCaw pits. The 40 pits. As now Quince has got back into the DRS zone of Blitzer. Oh, Leffler, he spun it! Samuel Lee is up into P8 due to the pitting cars. Quince gets that in a minute. Bad joker. He's battling Levis. Quince is now right on the tail of Blitzer. This is going to be a battle which will, well, if they don't lose it, we'll take the lead. This is pretty much a battle to lead because they both have to pit again. So the overtake could mean everything here. It's both Aston Martins are in battles. It's Quince now. He's going to get DRS on Blixer. What's going to happen? Where's Quince going to go? Is Blixer going to move? Quince flies past Blixer and takes the lead. Blixer tries to get in the slipstream, but Quince is now back in the lead of this Grand Prix. It's Blixer now. Has DRS. Is he going to go for the move on Quince? And he thinks better of it and does not go for a move. You do not want to. If you blink once, you will miss a very intriguing part of the race. But Levis has wing damage, but we're going to cut back to the race leaders. Samuel and Leflou both pit. Safety car has been deployed. Now is the time for the likes of Quince to potentially pit, and this brings the likes of Veris back into the race. Even brings the likes of Chaotic back in the race. Samuel going on to hards. Fajar's also just going on hards. As the first safety car of the Ultronics Racing League has been deployed, and it's only been 12 laps. And they've done well. I was expecting it to be deployed on that one. As Quince pits, Blixer pits. I assume everyone that hasn't pitted is probably going to pit. What's Quince going on? A set of hearts? Yes, he is. Okay, Veris does not pit. Veris is also going on to hards. Quince is in P2. The Williams of Wise is pitting. Nathan's pitting. McCall goes into P2. Veris takes the lead with Quince and Blixer on a fresh set of hards. Unless damage is involved, they will not be pitting. Even Fajar pits. And Levis has retired from the session. Fajar pits onto mediums, I believe that is. Can't tell. I believe that's a set of mediums. Yes, it is. Samuel Drake Lee and Fajar gonna be a decent battle here. They're two friends. Gonna be battling for well P9. It could be any position in this fight. Not sure if people are gonna pit, but Veris is in the lead. Levis has left the session. He's informed me that apparently wasn't feeling the greatest going into this race. As McCall pits. That he could have pitted at a better time. What could have? He now drops P10. He's going to drop to about P11. McCall is. Veris still leads from Quint, from Blixer, from Wise, from Nathan, from Darth, to Left Lou, to Samuel, Quickly, to Fajar, to Tunable, to McCaw, to Deformity, to Bad Joker and Chaotic Kembo. These are the 14 runners left, with Levis having to go due to a headache, and Spartacus DNF'd. Well, we believe he crashed. Those are the only two people that have DNF'd. They're the only two retirees. It's a safety car, we all know what it's for. It punches up the pack, it's punched up. There's only two drivers that aren't in the DRS train just yet. Chaotic and Bad. But very... been a bit of a quiet one this race, is very... He is there, but... he's only pitted once. Where only 3 people have pitted once. And one of them's on hard, so 2 people will probably have to pit again unless they started on like mediums. Safety car, it's not coming this lap. I believe Quint's tried to remove himself from the dirty air a bit. As you can see all over the track, drivers are warming up their tyres. There's brand new fresh sets of hards, mediums. There's still 14 laps, so you're probably more hards than medium. Gonna be a race to the end. Now the safety car has bunched up every single driver now. So will it be coming in this lap? We all hope so. We all want to see some racing. Very spins it! Maurice has spun it! What has he done there? Maurice having a stinker. And Fajar... oh no, okay, now Maurice is just claiming back his position. He's just overtaken Fajar. Alright, it's Maurice looks to be in P9. Maybe he was told to overtake Fajar, we don't know. Maurice, he's dropped up to P8, so not P9. Left Lou goes off wide a bit, but Quince is now going to start up the remaining 14 laps of this race. It's now Quince, Blixer, Wise, Nathan, Daft, Left Lou, Samuel Drakeling in P7, Maurice, Fajar, Tunable, McCaw, Deforty, Bad Joker and Chaotic. As Quince... what is Quince doing? He's causing a madness as we go green, and we are back racing once again here in Shakir. As both the Hashtons look to make positions, as the two leaders are side by side, and they touch. Actually, no, they don't even touch. It's clean racing from the boys. Wise has to go off a little bit as he's pushed by Nathan. Wise! He spins and loses his front wing. As the two protagonists of this race are side by side. Quince down the inside, Blixer on the outside, and Blixer is back into the lead of the Bahrain Grand Prix. Jesus Christ. It's all kicking off here in Bahrain. Fajar's already starting to make a little bit of a train. Veris got a lot to prove here. As Wise, he had it. had it, he got pushed off. He didn't get pushed off, he ran off wide. And then that was painful, it was. Anyway, back to Left Blue, who is on softs. And he's pitted twice. Alright, Left Blue going for the free stop. Unless he can somehow, with soft tyres, 13 laps. Anyone? Anyone know how to do that? As DRS is not going to be activated. It's activated 2 laps after the safety car has gone in. Now we have a train for first tier. From Blixer, from Quince to Nathan Alfred, from Darth Gamer to Left Lou. That is the battle for fifth. It's the authority. He's battling Tunable. He backs out. Tunable kind of already had it. Left Lou's getting really close to the exhaust of Darth Gamer. He's getting really close up ahead now. He's very close to some of these drivers. Now, Wins, does he get a better exit than Blixer? Not really. Left Lou is right behind, as Varies seems to be struggling a bit about DRS. He does, seems to be struggling. I'm going to cut to Left Lou, who is... I'm going to cut to Varies, sorry, who is side by side with McCaw. Varies has made his first overtake since he made a mistake under the safety car. DRS has now been enabled. This lap will be crucial in this race. Tunable and Samuel now, they are battling. Tunable probably still needs to pit again. McCaw has a 30-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Left Lou is all over the back of Darth Gamer, who is all over the back of Nathan. But we're gonna cut to Darth Gamer actually. Oh, nah. As DRS, as he goes, as Blixer tries to break the slipstream, he does that quite well. Prince gains a massive amount of time. As Left Lou and Darth Gamer are still following Nathan Alfred. Nathan begins to pull away a little bit. Left Lou is all over the back of Darth Gamer now. There's problems with the Alpha. The Alpha has spun it. It's Quince. He's going to get DRS. How's he going to react? This is crucial for the lead. As Quince retakes the lead of the Bahrain Grand Prix. Blixer could only sit there and watch the Aston Martin fly past him. Samuel Drake, he's in the battle. D40's nearly spun it. And now both drivers. Tunable's gone past Samuel. D40's gone past Samuel. Samuel Drake tries to stick up the inside of the 40, but he can't. As Blixer is going to get a rather big chance down here. Can he get back his first place? As Fajar comes back into the fight. Fajar has left the train to battle for, well, realistically for the race win. It's not over yet. Not over. So the driver's got to check a flag. Obviously, that's how fun works. Left Lou Due to left Luby start behind the ball of Darth Gamer, it kind of brought Fajar back into it. Now Blixer has another run on the race leader of Quince. Is he going to go for it? He's going to go down the inside and take the lead. Quince is not going to give up. Oh no, he can't ask though. As Blixer retakes the lead of the Bahrain Grand Prix. These two are going to be constantly swapping each lap. Oh! Blixer goes a little bit off the track and Quince retakes the lead. DRS had nothing to do with that one. And now he's all behind. He's all behind Blixer with Nathan Alfred kind of just holding the rest of the pack up. And it's the authority of his own little thing. Chaotic, tunable, and wise. And Quince regain that first place position. Gonna get a chance. So still, we start lap 21 out of 29. Can Blixer go for the overtake? Is he too far back? Blixer has to stick his second. I think that's the only time since the safety car that the lead hasn't changed. Main straight. As Darth Gamer still stuck behind Nathan Alfred. He goes a little bit deep and left Luke comes back at him. But Darth Gamer still keeps the position. It's for Jar. Watches on. As the race leaders go round turn 9 and turn 10. Fajar is right back into this now. Blixer looks to be too far back. Now Darth Gamer out as very goes around the outside of the 40. They keep it clean to the two drivers. Samuel Drake Lee comes up the inside of McCaw. As Veris and Samuel Drake Lee do get their positions. Blixer has had a better exit than Quince. Surely he's going to have the better position than Quince. Quince can't really defend, he's kind of just got to watch in awe. Blixer places the car perfectly. Darth Gamer still stuck behind Nathan Alfred. Nathan Alfred did an absolute beauty of a job to help his teammate. Darth Gamer trying to find a way. Darth Gamer gets a little bit of some oversteer. It's Quince. Left Luke comes really close. Quince, he's not going to go for it. Thinks better of it. And third down to fifth are just staying the exact same. Nathan Alfred is pulling everything he can out of his hat. It's Quince. He's got the best. This is what Blixer had previous laps. Quince goes down the inside to make the move. Blixer tries to come back at him. Beautiful placement from Quince. Blixer, he comes back at him with a good slipstream and some good DRS. for good measure, Blixer retakes the lead of the Bahrain Grand Prix. Jesus Christ, these two are putting on the show. And there's problems. Lefleur has spun it. Lefleur has been there's a safety car. This could be everything for all of the drivers. Safety car with 6 laps to go, so it will probably go in around about lap 25. A safety car. Now that's big. That's big for the points. That's big for the leaders. No, for the likes of Darth Gamer, for the likes of Fajar, that's big. For the likes of Quince as well. But surely both of these drivers are going to pit. Surely both of them are going to pit. Otherwise it Spiel Shiro? Yep. Quince hasn't pitted. But Blixer has. Is this going to be a remake of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix? Darth Gamer doesn't pit either. What is going on? Are these guys thinking that the other drivers are going to be so far back that there's not even going to be enough time to catch them up? Is that what they're thinking, maybe? Maybe there's not going to be enough time? Off Gamer somehow overtakes. Now, Blixer, he's down in 6th, but he's going to be right behind the lot. But if McCaw could hold him up for about a lap, just a lap, he could be alright. Could Quince. The Darth Gamer's still there. Nathan is still there. But this race isn't over for anybody. One massive crash and who knows what could happen. One incident and this race has been completely turned on its head. Have the likes of Fajar and Blitzer. Have the likes of Fajar and even Lefleur. Has Lefleur and Fajar been brought into this? Blixer could be in the best opportunity, but he's got a lot of drivers to get through. And obviously, without the assist of DRS, will he run out of time? The questions we're all answering here. Who is it? The questions. As now we are on the safety car regulations. So Samuel Draley, Chaotic Kempo, Tunable and Wise are all catching up to the safety car queue. What's happened at the front? It is a madness between second and third. They just need to stop overtaking each other. Honestly, be more patient. Samuel Draley pits. He's trying to get rid of his penalty. It's going to happen. Alright, Samuel Draley's going to lose his penalty, which is a W for him. Tunable's got a drive through. Wise is just out of vibing. The safety car happened when Lefleur, we believe he spun. We believed happened. I believe he spun. He wasn't really near, unless he tangled with someone. I don't believe he had. How is Quince in 4th? What happened to Quince? Darth Gamer now leads this race. What's happened? Yeah, left loop did spin. Now, I don't believe that the safety car is coming in this lap. Yes, it is. Safety car is coming in this lap. We are going to have, I believe it's 4 laps of racing. Are you guys excited back at home? I know I am. All the drivers are as well. To get this race back underway. As the safety car goes in, Darth Gamer now controls it. Nathan is very eager. Nathan almost loses out. Quince has kind of been played a bit here. As we go. Blix has already made a position on the court. Fajar is well away. Nathan, Darth Gamer goes into turn 1 in the lead. Quince, he's gone for a massive dive bomb and takes P2. What an overtake. And now Blix up into P3. He's got a massive one on Quince. The authority has retired from the session. There's a massive pile up at the back as well. So we are back under green flag racing. Darth Gamer. Now, Quince could do a mega job, a stellar job. Bad Joker things, he could penalise for multiple penalties, multiple warning side. Wise, he's going to be wise about it, and he's not going to go down the inside of Turnable. Quince, McCaw, Fajar, he's in a particular train, but Darth Gamer had a good start. As Blixer now will probably breeze past these two with DRS. Looks like he did make the right call. Probably going to get past these two without DRS, to be fair. I think Quince is going to do all he can. I don't know what the hell Darth Gamer is doing. Mixer, that's the. He's gonna save it, and Turnable goes down the inside of left loop. Who's been left literally in the dust by Wise as well. As Blixer and Quince are side by side. Quince on the outside. Blixer with better traction goes into second place, and it looks like he's just going to breeze past Darth Gamer. Unless something bad happens to him, Quince touch him a little bit. Payoff ticket spun. Or made contact, we're actually not sure. Oh, Quince, he's trying to do everything to help Darth Gamer, but this isn't enough. Blixer. Darth Gamer's defending over Kalian. Wise and Tunable have retired. He's up kicking off at the final part of this race. Blixer, like it's going to be. DRS has been enabled. Oh, Quince though. Quince is in the row. He's on the charge. He's going to have to back out. Quince. Oh! Quince, what's happened? Quince looks like he got spun. The potential race winner. Oh dear. Now it's all down to Blixer. Quince is left. That's sportsmanship. And Blixer versus Darth Gamer in the remaining 2 laps of this race. Darth Gamer's literally just let Blixer go. He's just let him go. Nathan Alfred, I don't know what happened between Quince, it was all laggy. Looks like Quince did not rage quit his game, and his game has messed him up. Blixer has a 1 second advantage. Chaotic spun it. Samuel Drake Lee in 10th place. Fajar been overtaken by Left Lou. Now drops down into P6. Fajar comes back at him. Fajar and Left Lou are still side by side. Final lap of the race. Eris takes the fastest lap so far. Looks like it's going to be, unless he doesn't mess it up, Blixer could be good. Could become the first ever race winner here in the Ultronics Racing League. But it is still not over. And has to get 1-2. Can McCall get podium? Will Blixer spin out? What will happen here? Blixer is going to win the first ever Ultronics Race League race. Congratulations, Blixer. Left Lou takes third. What a race put in from each of these, well, 16 drivers. 5 people DNF'd. It was brilliant from everyone. Samuel Drake Lee takes the final points position. What a race. Finally, Darth gained my floor damage. That is it. But the first round of the Ultronics Racing League in Season 1. Fajar takes driver of the day. What a race that was. As the Haas pick up a win. The Haas and the podium is Blixer, Darth Gamer and Left Lou. What a race. What a race. Let's see how that looks in the driver standings. Let's see how that looks in the drive. I cannot look. Okay. Well, that's what the driver standings looks like. Obviously, because first race. Blixer takes the lead to Darth Gamer, to Left Lou, to Fajar, who gets a 4th place because Nathan Alfred and McCall both had penalties. What a race. Samuel Drake Lee gets points, or a point in the race. From Tunable to Spartacus, they all DNF'd.